There are moments that last only a few seconds, but are capable of shaking the hearts of thousands, even millions of people. That is what happened when Tian Xu Ning, a young actor known for his calmness and charm, suddenly showed a side of himself that he rarely shows in public, his protective, possessive, and emotional side towards Ziyu. That night, amid the spotlight, deafening music, and the roar of the audience filling the room, a fan's camera captured something unexpected. A staff member was seen getting too close to Ziyu. Not just getting close, but actually crossing a line that made everyone around them uncomfortable. And before anyone could react, Xu Ning had already made his move. With a decisive movement, he took a step forward, raised his hand, and pulled the staff away from Ziyu. It was a brief action, but it was full of meaning. What made this moment so dramatic was not only his action, but the way Xu Ning did it. There were no words, no shouting. Just one simple movement, but the look in his eyes was enough to make the world stop for a moment. His expression was cold and firm, but behind it, anxiety and concern were clearly visible. It was as if his body reacted faster than his brain, as if an alarm inside him went off the moment he saw Ziyu threatened. Fans who witnessed that moment immediately described it as the climax of a romantic drama, the scene where the male lead finally shows his true feelings, even without words. After the staff member stepped back, there was a brief, more emotional moment. Xu Ning's gaze at Ziyu. It was not an ordinary gaze. There was tension, there was relief, there was a desire to make sure that Ziyu was okay. And as if without needing to speak, Ziyu responded with a small smile, a meaningful smile, a smile that felt like a silent thank you. For fans, it wasn't just an ordinary interaction. It was the language of the heart that couldn't be faked. As usual, even the smallest moments involving Xu Ning and Ziyu always became a magnet on social media. It only took minutes for the video to spread widely. The 10-second clip immediately went viral on various platforms: Weibo, TikTok, Instagram, and X, Twitter. Hashtags like #XuNingProtectsZiyu and #RealLifeDrama immediately trended. The fandom split into two camps. Some saw it as clear evidence that Xu Ning harbors personal feelings for Ziyu. Others argued that it was simply a form of professionalism and protecting a colleague. However, regardless of the debate, everyone agreed. The moment left an emotional mark that was difficult to erase. For loyal fans, this was not the first time Xu Ning had shown his protective side. Once, when they were walking through the airport, Xu Ning was seen positioning himself in front of Ziyu to block cameras that were getting too close. During a live broadcast, when Ziyu's chair was uncomfortable, Xu Ning immediately stood up, moved her chair, and made sure Ziyu felt safe. There was even a moment backstage when the lights were too bright, and Xu Ning quietly raised her hand to block the light from Ziyu's face. All these small details, when put together, form a pattern. Xu Ning is always there, always acting as an invisible shield for Ziyu. The funny thing is, many fans say that these moments are even more beautiful than the romantic scenes in the dramas they have starred in. Why? Because they are real. Because they are spontaneous. Because they are born from genuine emotions, not from a script that has been written. Xu Ning didn't have time to pretend. She just followed her instincts, and those instincts said, "I have to protect him." The most frequently asked question is, was that action born out of love or just professional instinct? It's difficult to answer. because only the two of them know what they really felt. But for the public, that moment was enough to open the door to their imagination. Many fans even began to come up with elaborate theories. Some linked it to the meaningful glances they exchanged at previous events. Others saw harmony in the way they dressed, the way they walked, even the way they spoke. Whatever the theory, one thing was clear. Xu Ning and Ziyu had a bond that could not be ignored. Comments on social media exploded. "Please, this is more romantic than any drama." I'm sure Xu Ning can no longer hide his feelings. If this is just professional behavior, why does he look so tense? Ziyu is smiling. She clearly feels safe. Some even began to refer to them as a secret couple that could no longer be hidden. Looking at the history of the entertainment industry, moments like this often become turning points. From mere rumors, they become major speculation, then slowly form a narrative that becomes increasingly difficult to break. Is this the beginning of a big confession? Or is it a sign that Xu Ning and Ziyu can no longer hide behind the words, just coworkers? What's clear is that the world is now looking at them differently. Whether he realizes it or not, Xu Ning has shown something deeper than just acting. He showed pure human feelings, the desire to protect someone precious. And for the fans, that was enough. Because behind all the glitz, popularity, and camera flashes, we all know one thing: love cannot be hidden forever. In the end, the incident was not just about a staff member getting too close, not just about Xu Ning's hand gesture, but about a heart that was trembling, a bond that was becoming increasingly difficult to deny, and a story that may have just begun. Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. That brief moment shook the hearts of millions of fans. A glance, a small smile, and a simple protective gesture. Enough to make the world believe that there is a bond that goes beyond just coworkers.
So, what do you think?
Is this the beginning of a real love story? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the latest updates about the unforgettable moments of Tian Xu Ning and Ziyu. See you in the next video.